Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, or at least it's almost Memorial Day weekend. It's Thursday night, and we are headed out to Bear Lake, and we're in Logan Canyon, and we just stopped here at Rick's Springs, which is just overflowing with water. And I believe the last time it was anything even close to this was in the 70s, early 70s, but it is going over the bridge. It's everywhere. And we actually were here just like maybe 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. There were still large ice formations inside the caves. So it's kind of cool to see it now with so much water. But because of the record-breaking snowfall, all the rivers are just flowing like crazy. But anyway, we are going to have a great trip. We're going to do some fishing on Bear Lake. I don't know if we're going to catch anything, but we're going to give it a shot. If you don't know about Bear Lake, the border of Utah and Idaho sits right in the middle of it, but it is known as the Caribbean of the West. The water is absolutely gorgeous, aquamarine color due to, I believe, the minerals that are in it.
Yeah.
And we are going to go find our campsite. We're not the biggest fans of staying in campgrounds that you have to pay for, but in this case, we have the entire campground to ourselves. Well, we're inside our rooftop tent. We've been outside for a couple hours. The storms have been all around us, and it finally just hit us. So we got a lot of wind and some rain. No thunderstorm, thank goodness. We have decided we're probably going to go ahead and go inside the Jeep. Would be the smart thing, even though some people say you can stay in your rooftop tent, but that seems sketchy to me. I'm not an electrician, but I don't want to mess with lightning, so we've got our seats cleared out and a place for Lady Bell if we need to put her in there. But anyway, it's been a fun night. We didn't go fishing yet, so maybe tomorrow morning we'll try it. We had good dinner. Beautiful views. It's kind of cool looking at the storms all around us. And it's kind of cool to test out our rooftop tent in the storm. This is our first storm in the tent. You got anything, babe? What?
All I could think was to electricians mess with lightning.
But it's electricity, you genius. Of course. Electricity, lightning. Maybe I'm not a meteorologist then. Okay?
Okay.
All right. But I'm not sure meteorologists would be experts in rooftop tents in a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys. Good night. We will see you guys in the morning. We're gonna watch a couple movies here.
Yeah.
So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We are out driving this morning. We went ahead and packed up the Jeep, but we left the mule, our Overland trailer, back at the campsite. We've tried to do a little bit of fishing, but nothing's happening right now. I guess it's like spawning season for the cutthroat, and they're not really hungry. So you have to use like reactionary bait, and they're not reacting. That or they're nowhere near me. So anyway, we're just gonna go do some exploring and drive around and maybe grab a bite to eat in Garden Valley. There's a lot of cool places to eat there. So. Restaurant in Bear Lake. And we just ordered these awesome meals. And we're talking they're $6.75 a piece for a lunch special. That's insane. Definitely highly recommended. Of course, I haven't taken a bite yet, but we'll see what it tastes like.
Fishing again, and we haven't caught anything, but as usual I've gotten a few bites. Doesn't look like Dawn's got any. Is that what you want me to say?
Well, we're heading to a different fishing hole. Bear Lake was not working, so we are heading to another fishing pond that's here in the valley, so we're gonna give it a shot. Rachel caught her second one.
It's got one. Are you being silly? It's a fish anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want to put him back up? Take it easy, little guy. We caught some fish. Or I should say Rachel caught some fish, but I did catch one too. She caught 5. Of course, she had to put some back because we have a limit.
Yeah.
But we are bringing some fish home to eat. They were some nice little trout. They were not in Bear Lake. They were part of a pond in a park.
Heritage Park.
Yes, Heritage Park. And might have been trying to catch fish out of a barrel. Wasn't trying, we did. But it was nice to be able to catch something. So we did catch fish. We didn't fail there. Had a great trip. Survived in the storms. There were storms all around us the whole time, but woke up this morning to beautiful weather, beautiful blue skies, and it was just a great trip altogether. So anyway, I look forward to having you join again on our next adventure, and you guys have a good one.